Clear Blue Realty coming back at you with another video. Hey guys, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe. Look, I'm gonna drop some nuggets for you guys who are real estate agents and even some of you guys who are just buyers who want to get some information about the process and what it's like. So I got a little short story to share today and just some nuggets that I want to give you guys. So first thing, your job as a real estate agent is really to instill confidence in your buyer or your seller. And how you do that is by having the answers or being able to get answers to questions. Also, as an agent, you are the information portal, you are the conduit, and you're the person who keeps the deal moving forward. If the deal stagnates, you have to find out why it stagnates, why it's not moving forward. As an agent, you have to keep communication going between the mortgage company, between the lawyers, between the inspection company, and sometimes you're even communicating with a construction company because maybe the buyer can't get out there to the house that particular day to keep an eye on the construction. So you're doing some jobs, but your main job is to keep the communication flowing. If you don't do that, the deal can fall apart. So, but instilling confidence, sometimes you got to do that at the beginning, you got to do it at the middle, you got to do it at the end. Buyer's remorse always sets in. And so here's a quick story, guys. I had a buyer who just submitted an offer. Property was nice, beautiful on the inside, newly renovated. I was like, this is the one because had a brand new boiler, had a brand new HVAC. The flooring was brand new. The bathrooms were new. The kitchen was new. I said, this is the one. And it falls right in that price pocket that he was looking for. And we submitted the offer. He was very excited. He submitted over asking price. And I'm like, okay, so he really wants this because we've taken a look at about 4 or 5 other houses along the way. He really wants this one. I said, okay, submit the offer. Came back within 24 hours. The listing agent came back and said, hey, I'm going to draft up the contract. Are you okay with so-and-so terms? I said, yes, we're fine with those terms. They want a higher earnest money deposit, all these things. Called them up. I said, hey, our offer was accepted. What a lot of buyers will do at that time is they'll start to call up family members or they'll start to call up friends that they think know something about real estate. Hey, I'm about to pay X amount of dollars for this house. What do you think? And I'm prepared for that now. In the beginning days, I probably wasn't that prepared for it, but I'm prepared for it now because he called me up the next day and he's like, hey, I'm thinking about lowering my offer price for that property. And I already know, if you're in this market, if you're going to offer lower than what the asking price is, you get ignored. And the seller would look at that as disrespect. And even if you came up with your offer that later on, they would ignore you because they're like, well, they're not serious. So also, Rocket Mortgage has a little bit of a bad rap in this market. Especially in Jersey. In Jersey, when listing agents see that your buyer has a pre-approval through Rocket Mortgage, they will either categorize you as not serious or categorize you as they're going to put you on the back burner because they want you to get pre-approved through a more reputable mortgage company because some of the deals with Rocket Mortgage have been falling through. And that's just a going gossip through the real estate industry now, but it came to fruition with this deal. So, but anyway, back on point. So he's like, look, I want to lower my offer price. I said, look, think about this. There's 2 scenarios here as you put through this offer. I said, we could go and do a CMA. I said, but they've put at least $100,000 into renovating this home. You walked in, the floors were nice, the doors were all brand new, the windows were all brand new. Went in the basement, brand new boiler, brand new heater. I said, the bathroom, brand new countertops. I said, it's nice, man, real nice. They put at least $100,000 in there, in my opinion. So there's two ways this could work out. So let's say you put an offer at 200,000. They accepted that offer. Now, the house come back in and appraises at $200,000 or more than $200,000. Let's say it appraises at 205. I said, are you going to want to buy that house at that point? You don't have to answer now, but think about that. Don't you think you're in a situation where you have the advantage? Because they can't say now that they want more money for the house now that it appraised higher. They've already agreed to sell it at 200. So you're in the driver's seat, right? So that's scenario number one. Or it could appraise right at the price that you offered. You're still in a good spot. Let's say the house appraises for less than $200,000. Let's say appraised, and this house is actually selling for more than this, but this is just for the example. Let's say the house appraises at 190. My advice to you as my client, as my customer, is we're going to lower the price to 190,000. I don't pressure my clients and my customers to offer more or to pay more than what the house is valued at. Some people do. Some agents get their buyers to do that. I don't do that because I figure you're buying a house to live in it. Why would you want pay for a house that's less than what that's valued less than what than it appraised than what it appraised for it, right? So I want you to get a home that you can move in and you can live in, that you're going to be break even, or it's going to be valued for more than what you're actually paying for it. That's just me. So I told him about these two scenarios, and I said either which way. So let's say it was option number one and the house appraised for more than what you asked for. You're going to buy the house, right? I said, so what if the house appraises right at or below and you pay for what the house is worth? So it appraises at 190, you pay 190. What's the problem with that? Why wouldn't you want that house? You're not paying more than what the house is worth, right? And I just presented that logic to him, and he goes, let's move forward with this. I said, the house is brand new, man. Brand new roof, everything. So this is what you've been looking for. You've been looking for a house that has no problems. It fits in your budget. It's close to your neighborhood. It's close to the neighborhood so that you can get back and forth to work. Why would you have an issue with this? And those are the kind of things and scenarios that you have to present to your customers, which is think about this in the logical sense. Don't think about this and a lot of buyers think about it in the way of, I'm going to have to pay more than what the house is worth. No, you're not. You don't have to. Once that appraisal comes back, either the buyer and seller have to renegotiate a new price because it appraised lower, or the house appraises for more. And if it appraises for more, that's money in your pocket. And I've had some of those deals too, where the house appraises for more, even in this market. Sometimes people think, in this market, it's always going to appraise for less. No, not always. Not always. Sometimes you get it to appraise for a little bit more. All right. And that's been probably about maybe 20% of the deals that I've done. So guys, listen, instill confidence in your buyers, instill confidence in your customers. Be the information portal. Buyers, don't be afraid. Even in this market, let your agent talk to you. Let them embellish some knowledge on you. The people you talk to, they don't know this market. The agents know the market. And if the agent is a decent person, they're not asking you to put up money that you don't have. All right, guys? So, look, I'll check you out next time. Thanks for listening. Clear Blue Realty, back at you. Peace.